You freaking kidding me? This is the third time I've recorded this mission. You know why? Not because I've been sucking. Been doing great. I'm not gonna talk to you, Mongol soldier. It's because my fraps, I don't even know what my fraps have been doing. I have been blatantly clicking the record button. Alright? Blatantly clicking the record button. And it's not been recording. 30 minutes wasted right here of my freaking life. Right now. In the 6th mission, Pax Mongolia. I don't know how I'm going to remember what to say or if I've already said something, but I'm just going to be talking right now. You're going to have to bear with me. Alright, so this is the first mission, the first 6th mission, excuse me, that we've gone through so far in the Age of Empires, Age of Kings campaigns. That is going to be requiring some base building and defending. I mean, if you remember, not the William Wallace campaign, not going to refer to that. That is not a campaign. That's just a screwing around thing that boosts your confidence, like I said earlier. But from the Frankish campaign, Joan of Arc, you just had to go down and plop off that flag in that hill. Lame objective, gotta tell you, not a good design of a mission there in Ensemble Studios. And then in the 3rd campaign, Saladin, whatever you want to say, we just had to build a lowly wonder. We will be destroying a wonder in this case, but that's a different story. So right now we have to defeat one civilization, one country, in Hungary of all places. I mean, I haven't even faced them this whole mission, or this whole campaign, and all of a sudden they're standing in between me and ultimate success, I assume, in this campaign. We also, it's another somewhat of an objective. I don't really believe it's an objective because Hungary is the ultimate thing, and you're not going to be taking on Hungary before Subotai arrives, and if you do, then you're insane. So we'll be getting to that later. He's going to be dropping off some saboteurs for us, but really he doesn't bring much of a reinforcement group for you. Anyways, because of the ice on the Sajo River, it is impossible to build ships. Not a huge problem. Not a huge problem for you. It probably makes it easier for you because you don't have to worry about defending from some Teutonic ships on the river. Use your saboteurs wisely, which are basically jacked up petards. Not cheating. No, we're not going to be typing 2 smithereens in the chat box. You can't train anymore, and I've never trained one in my life, so don't be playing that card on me. And siege onagers can flatten forests. You'll see that later. We'll be getting to that later, too. So, right away, you're going to have to be quick as a cat at the beginning. Take your villagers down this location, down to this bridge, the isolated point where Hungary will attack you from. And we got some scout cavalry doing some dirty work on that guard tower. What a lame scout cavalry. Light cavalries, bring them down as well. Bring your whole group down with you. And immediately get some villagers going. Make sure the first one that you produce gets a mining camp going, and you're going to have 10 of them to get some stone for you. Stone right away is going to be the only resources you're going to be worrying about. Saboteurs, basically the oldest version of a terrorist, I assume. And I'm not a fan of terrorists, don't condone anyone being a terrorist, but that would be a great documentary for the History Channel. First terrorist, Age of Empires 2, Saboteurs, Pax Mongolia, General Brock. And I can't believe I had this much humor right now considering how angry I was after the last 2 videos have been just blown up in my face. I was doing so hot, too. Gotta tell you, I was on fire. It's quick, doing everything right. You, build me a mining camp. For me. Alright, get this guy going for stone. You're not going to be getting... You're going to have a little bit of a reprieve before you get hit. You also want to build a market. I recommend getting the market, too. That will give you a little bit more time to... get your base going because it'll allow you to trade in for some stone. So I recommend doing that as well. Make sure you help out in building. Don't be sitting there picking your nose. And make sure they're getting that mining camp going. Because I've sat there thinking I have had guys mining, but I haven't even built the camp yet. So make sure you're going with that. Scout cavalry, please have your Mangadaya. Ignore them and make sure this gate gets locked right away until you get hit. Because you don't want any guys seeping through. You don't want to be losing units. So make sure that is locked. And once you get enough stone, go ahead and build those castles how many ever you want. And hopefully I'm recording this right now or else I'll drill a hole in my temple. There will be no more videos. Alright, Now it's getting a slight lag as well. Goody. So we should have enough stone any minute now. If it like deposit them in a different folder or something like that, as lame as that, I'll just shoot somebody. Anyways, let's go over strategy again. The units that you're going to be coming through, are designed by the game. No, they're not built by Hungary. I want to straighten that out so you don't get overwhelmed. These units were not built. They were just there's a trigger in here in this game, the scenario, that is telling them when to attack you. Once you take them down, they'll have to take a while to rebuild their army like you normally would have to. So don't get overwhelmed after the first assault thinking that's coming through every 15 minutes. It's not. It's going to be the biggest assault in my eyes that you're going to be having to defend at the very beginning. And look at their stats. Once you get tries and speeds available to you, it's a pretty low amount of gold, and you'll realize it never really gets above 8,000, I believe. I'm not sure on the exact number, but I believe it's somewhere around that vicinity. Make sure these guys are garrisoned. Obviously, you know what that does. And these guys will be getting stone for you. What's nice is all the resource gathering techs are all in place for you. And we got a little bit of lag right now, probably because this is the third time I've recorded this. But as long as it records, I'm cool. And once you get the castle up, going for another castle right there, make sure you're not blocking the gate. Make sure you're leaving space open for your units to come through, because you're going to need to be quick and responding to attacks, especially from the trebuchets, because they will have about 8 trebuchets firing on one structure at a time. You know how that will hurt you. So you got to be quick there. You want to be a good estimation of your quickness at right now is if you are at your, let's say, 60% of your second castle when you're getting hit, and they will say charge when they're coming through. A little reminder, there we go, right on cue. Little reminder of the Rams or whatever. I promise I wouldn't say their name from the Joan of Arc campaign, but they said charge and they didn't do anything, but these guys do. So you got to be ready for that. Make sure, there we go, second castle's ready. Get it right there. That's a good spot. Not getting blocked off by anything. And these light cavalry will do the dirty work at the beginning. Make sure you have about 6 of them attacking. You want to leave a couple of them available to take down the battering rams after the first primary assault. And those saboteurs will do some dirty work for you as well, taking down those trebuchets. Try to preserve as many as possible too. Maybe bring only about 6 of them with you at the beginning. Preserve about, 4 will be alright. Get out those ranged units quickly. And it's vital that you have these 2 castles up quick. The reason being, the first group that comes through essentially are just infantry units and cavalry units. These castles will mow them down very quickly, and that will free up a path for you to get to those siege weapons that'll chill out right there. You see they got a nice group of Teutonic Knights and Cavaliers. They also have some crossbowmen. Obviously, the crossbowmen are not going to be your main focus at firing. Cavaliers and Teutonic Knights are not paladins or elite yet, so you're alright for a little bit of time. They're not going to hurt you as hard as you would expect. Alright, so we got some trebuchets, whatever, react to wherever they're firing as far as the castle, and just repair it, and give yourself some time to take out these units. You're also going to be getting a heavy load of heavy scorpions coming through, no pun intended. Start repairing, and make sure you monitor how much stone is left so you can bring them to this mine. You have plenty of stone on your side of the map, so you should be alright for a while. And make sure you're just taking out these guys. It's okay if you lose one castle. It's alright. Don't get too worried. You'll have plenty of stone later on. You can easily reconstruct your other castles. Make sure you're just taking out these infantry units right away. These heavy scorpions too. And then you can bring in your light cavalry whenever you find fit and wherever you feel like you have enough room to get through. There we go. Well, that just evaporated through the bridge. What are you glitching on me? Black magic. Whoa! Right through the bridge. Whoa! That was a pretty good whoa, must say. Alright, so we got to bring one guy over here to repair this boy. He's in flames too. And we're almost ready to bring these light cavalry over. So I'm going to do that right now. And you want to do it quicker because you get some cavaliers that will respond to you a little bit. So you got to make sure. Oh, I forgot. Lock the gate. Lock the gate. Unlock the gate. Sabotai. I don't care about Sabotai. Get over there. Shoot. Shoot. This guy's going down with the ship. Garrison, you. And I'm going to lose both of them. What a loser, B squared. What a loser. Who do you think you are? This is your 3rd time recording this. Unbelievable. You don't know how mad I am. This is the maddest I've been in any walkthrough I've done. This is ridiculous. Are you retarded, computer? I think this is your fault. This is not my fault. course it's not my fault. I don't screw up like this. Alright, all these guys are gone. Move you out. Preserving you. Mangadais, get back here. Where do you think you're going? Can't you help out? Can't you see your brother is struggling over here? Why don't you help out? You heard me? Help out. Get this castle up. Because they're going to be coming through some other units and I'm not going to be able to respond, you loser. No, we don't need that gate open. Now we got to leave it open so you don't get locked on the other side. Like a fool. So they got some stragglers coming through now. Knights, that probably was built into the game at the beginning. There's a nice amount of triggers in this mission I like. Sabotai arrives when they get when they come and attack you. I like that. I like triggers. I'm discovering the usage of them and I'm enjoying it. So it looks like they ran out of stone, and we gotta build another camp over here. And my computer is slowing down because of probably 90th time I'm recording. Feeling good. Feeling good. Alright, you're done. You're done. Who do you think you are? You're not a monk. You're not a monk. I mean, you're not an Aztec monk. Aztec monks are boss. They're shaking violently when they convert people. Alright, you're all the way over there. That's convenient for me. Not. You can start repairing some more. Bring you over there. Gate is locked again. Screwing me over, gate. Why? Why? The gate is open, light cavalry. How can you be so imbecilic? Moronic. Anything describing light cavalry, but not my beloved hussars. They got a nice prairie house over here. I want to burn that later on. Can't repair out of resources. Of course I'm out of resources. Alright, the party is ended. You're done. Get back. That should be it for a while until they have some battering rams coming through. And why aren't you... There we go. Thought it would take forever for you to get that stone going for me. And anyways, between now and just giving you an update after this video because I'm going to be struggling to end this video off. I'm just going to be getting some research technologies and getting my resources up. You see where you can get resources on the map. There's plenty for you. You have all this space over here to get any resources you want. Unfortunately, you can't really get fish out of the water. Okay, that's not a joke. And you have plenty of resources for yourself. Sheep, whatever, food, stone, obviously food. Now it's about time you take one of your villagers over here and build a lumber camp for yourself. And I'll just be doing that kind of boring stuff that you don't need to see, getting research technologies for my military units, obviously not for the economical resource gathering things because that's already there for you. I'm not sure on the university in that area, in that spectrum, but if I need to get those technologies, I will off screen. But right now, make sure you're getting that second castle up too. You're going to need another castle right here. You preferably should already have two, but because I locked the gate and forgot to unlock it, a little bit slow on the uptick. Slow on the uptick. All right. Gotta keep the good mood. Gotta keep the good mood. Not gonna be blowing up like Shadows X Elite and the Within a Deep Forest walkthrough. No, I don't have a deep head to slam on my counter. Burn. No, I love you, Jeff. I love you, man. I mean, if you're watching this, I love you. But that was a little over the top. I gotta tell you, I don't really have anything to slam right now. I mean, my microphone, it's already been slammed enough. It's freaking $8. Doesn't need a slamming. It already knows its place. Alright, so take down these capped rams right now. Please be unlocked. Okay, good. And those scorpions will go down, no problemo. Alright, so we're almost ready for another castle. Bring them over here. And we're about done with part 21. And hopefully this recorded. And if it did, I'm glad and you'll be watching this. But I'll see you guys in part 22 after I'm totally ramped up in my researches and resources. And maybe or maybe not, Sabotai will have arrived by then. But if he already does, I'll just show you what he brings. And by then, we'll be having to go and take down that wonder, which I'll show you how to take care of too. So thanks for watching part 21. Thanks for bearing with me here. And they got another trebuchet. I'll be taking that out in the next part. So see you guys later.